The independent speaking item number 2, which we call the A-B question, is almost identical to the first question. So most of the information in the beginning is going to be very familiar. First of all, the question is identical to the open question except for one small detail. They're going to ask you for 2 different options. This is going to change your introduction, so really the only difference that you need to make is your introduction. The sequence, it's exactly the same. 15 seconds to prepare, 45 seconds to speak, and you just get a quick question in the beginning. This is going to actually be a little bit easier than the previous question because they give you 2 options. You pick one of those 2 options and say why you think it's better. And again, your plan of attack, it's going to be exactly the same as the open question. Pick your choice, apply your outline, and then you deliver. Here's what a prompt looks like. They give you 2 options and ask you which one you like more. Many people like to work from home, while others prefer to work in a traditional office. Which do you prefer? Use specific reasons and examples to support your explanation. So again, here you have 2 choices. Work from home, work in an office. All you need to do is pick one and say why you think it is better. Both of them are equally as good. They don't think that one is better than the other. So once again, what you're going to do is select your choice while the question is still being asked. This is going to make you go faster. That way in your 15 seconds, you only have to worry about your reason and your examples. And that's exactly the same as on the previous question, so it should be familiar. The outline, again, is very similar. When they're asking that second part of the question, when they're saying that second part of the question, you want to make your choice. My choice is home. I prefer working from home. And I'm going to give the reason that it's flexible, I can travel. And then I'm going to give the negative reason about working in an office, but I'm going to say it in a positive way. Working from home is efficient, but I'm going to change that to be a negative about working from an office. And you'll see how that works because I'm going to say things about distraction. Okay, so now that you're speaking, you do exactly the same thing. You have 45 seconds. And I want you to give a really good, fast introduction that you can easily repeat between items. And then you need to follow your outline in exactly the same way. Say one section of your response, look at the outline, think, do I need to say another sentence? Or do I need to go to the next section? And do that for every word that you have written down. Okay, here's my example. I'm going to take 45 seconds, and voila. While I can see why some people prefer to work in an office, I'd rather work from home for several reasons. First, it's a lot more flexible than going to an office. For instance, one of my best friends works from home, but what he really does is spend a lot of time traveling. Last year, he spent 2 weeks in Hawaii, but he was still able to work. I think this is a great way to see new places. Additionally, I don't like working in an office because it's not efficient. I know that when I work in an office with a lot of people that are constantly chatting and asking me questions, I can't complete my tasks on time. I can do much more work in the quiet of my home because I spend all my work time being productive. And that's why I would rather work from home than in an office. There it is. Okay, so what did I do? I gave a quick introduction that, as you can see, it's really easy to repeat between items. Here's my body paragraph. I built it from this flexible and travel example, and it's a positive reason why I think that the flexibility is important. And here with this body too, it follows the same structure, but it has one key difference. It's a negative example for the choice that I say I don't like. So what that means, I say in the first body paragraph, I say, here's my choice, this is why I like it. In my second body paragraph, I say, this is the reason I don't like the choice that I did not choose. And then I have a mini conclusion that only occupies time, once again. Okay, little bit of analysis again. My introduction was repeatable, fast, easy to use. I focused on my outline to guide my response again. That means I was looking at my outline while I was speaking, and I was thinking to myself, do I need to move forward, or do I need to say one more sentence? And finally, I gave a conclusion that only occupied time. It didn't really give me any content. And all of this is basically the same as the first item, only with the difference of that introduction and with the possibility of giving a negative example in the second body paragraph. And that's all you need to do.